Ciaran McKeever, what about your brother?
All good, my friend. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. Thank you for taking the time out of your quarantined day to come on and do a quick interview for us, dude. But I was hoping to do this in person, but it is what it is. We all got to get through
I
this
know,
one way
man.
or
Like
another.
we gotta do it. We gotta do it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So, Kieran, you're going to tell us a wee bit about what you were doing before you come onto the course anyway. So tell us, what was life like? What were you up to? A wee bit about the career, and then we'll move from there.
Okay. Well, for the last 10 years, I've been working for a courier, really. So I started off working in indoors, and then the last 5 years, I've been delivery driver, really.
Right,
But
okay.
I don't know. I was trying to make things happen in terms of progressing, moving up the ladder, and so on. Like trying to make a bit of dough here and there. But then I think after working in the gym, working with a PT, it sort of came to the point where I thought, you know what, it's not even about the money. It's the fact that I'm not even happy doing what I'm doing.
Right.
That's really where it sort of hit home for me. So I just thought, nah, I don't know, I don't like what I'm doing here. But and then when I saw how happy my PT was doing well, I just said I want to be I want to be exactly the way he is.
Okay.
That's basically what brought me to your good self.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So, was there anything like you were, I suppose, you were in a full time job or whatever else, but was there anything else you were maybe sort of skeptical of before coming onto the course or anything like that?
Um, I don't think there's anything I was skeptical on really. Like, I mean, it's just like, I
Even
mean,
on your end, was there anything you were worried about on your end, maybe?
no, not really, man. I mean, I
Yeah.
suppose with that, I suppose with any big step, you don't like to rush into things too often. You like to see, you like to get a bit of feedback from people who've done it before. But thankfully, I actually knew three people who had done the course before.
Okay.
So I spoke to them, and all three answers pretty much matched up, almost word for word, like and it was all good, all favourable.
Awesome.
So I said, yeah, I think it's the right way to go with, yeah. And then obviously the phone call from yourself, that just sort of was the icing on the cake, shall we say.
Cool. Cool. So, was there one particular point that made you take action, or was it just like,
Actually, I think it was really from all the videos that I've seen you posting up, really through the Instagram page, like, because
okay,
yeah, I mean, any other PT, like online PT I've seen, they all came across as if they were trying to straight up sell you something, straight up
okay,
get you in. But that's not what you were doing. You were taking it more from a mate's approach. Where, like, you're sort of informing people, like, you're not basically saying, right, come on, give me this money and I'll give you this in return, sort of thing. It wasn't really like that. It was just the way you presented yourself. I think it's like one of my old mentors used to say from acting school years ago. He said, "Make a first impression, a lasting impression," and
love
that's
it,
pretty much what you done for me. Whenever I saw your videos, like, it's
love it, dude. Likewise, likewise, bro.
thank you, man.
Likewise. So here, tell us this, mate. Like, it's been a funny course. Like, it's been a funny course. But I suppose when did you realize that you had sort of made the right move? Going for it.
um, well, I think I made the right decision pretty much as soon as we had our first phone call. Really, I was immediately got excited about joining in, and then on day one meeting everybody, and then you give your spectacular presentation, initiation, all there, man. I just said, yeah, that's it. I am where I'm supposed to be.
Nice, nice, dude.
It's kind of like you wake up your first Christmas day, you're all.
Nice, love it.
So yeah, that was it. Just you get that fire in your belly, again, to say that this is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to do, and yeah, and of course I've nobody to thank but yourself, man. Like, for doing that for me. That's great. Like, and
No,
everybody
here,
else,
dude.
obviously, I'm
You,
sure.
you, you were the one that took action, and your classmates. You guys are like 12 peas in a pod.
Yeah,
For sure, for sure. A lot of like-minded people on there, which is absolutely awesome. You guys are an amazing bunch for sure.
yeah, everybody's
Um,
awesome. So they are. Like, and like you say, all like-minded. Like, they're all looking to do the same thing, and it's amazing. It's amazing how everything gels together and how a group gels together so well. Like,
yeah,
you don't
yeah,
you
for
don't get
sure.
many of them, do you?
No, no, definitely not, mate. Definitely not. So for you, Ciaran, sort of what's been the specific results so far? I know we've been off a gym floor for a number of weeks now, but I suppose all in all, like what's been the sort of specific results?
Really, man, I think the way I've seen, like, because every PT, a lot of PTs go through the thing of, right, let's lose weight and let's build muscle, and it sort of ends there, like, But I think the things that you've got me doing, like, when you got me reading, and that's never something I would have done in
Okay.
a million years, man. If I was going to read any books, it would have been martial arts based, like,
Right. Okay.
So now,
Okay. And you put me on to Ikigai.
Ikigai, aye,
Yeah.
great book, isn't it? Like,
Awesome book. Awesome. If you're watching this here, get on that.
yeah. But I mean, just I think it's sort of hit home for me in terms of, like, constantly educating yourself, and that could just be from the simple act of just reading a book, an audiobook, or whatever, and those all the ones that, like I said at the start, like, give me your top five, and I'll have them read for the end of the course. I've already had them read within the first month,
Yeah.
because it
Yeah.
became a new thing for me, like, so.
Awesome.
But I think also because like I've seen what the value you give us throughout the course for now has given me the sense that it's not just weight loss, it's not just muscle building, it's well-being, it's relationships, it's friendships,
Yeah.
it's all them things tied together, like, so it shouldn't really, and that's really where I intend to go, because that really was my mission anyway. I'm hoping to target people who have maybe experienced bullying, because I came up from a bullying background,
Yeah. Yeah. Tell us
and
a wee bit about that, man.
well, I think, it's again, like, it's almost like one of them blessings in disguise, like, which, like I came from a bullying background, from the tender age of 5 years old, like, being in primary school all the way through school, like, picked on, hit, whatever. And it's, being the youngest of four didn't help either, like, because two older brothers, an older sister slapping the hell out of me every day,
Right. Okay. Okay.
but I mean, it's I think it's just because, like, I did have a few, insecurities that I sort of carried with me into my adult life, and I think martial arts was the thing that sort of, put me on a level playing field where I was able to build the confidence and stand up for myself if need be, or calm the situation if need be. And I see all these videos nowadays. I'm sure you see plenty of them yourself, man. Like, where you see people videoing somebody getting bullied, and it just drives me absolutely insane, to the point where I just say, like, I just want to be there to scare the frig out of them guys that are bullying them, like, and I sort of want to, because of what I experienced, I want to now, take clients in who are maybe in that same area, so that I can give them the tools that I never had.
Awesome.
Give them the knowledge that I have now through martial arts training, through obviously this course as well, because a lot of it is relevant as well.
Yeah, for sure.
And and it's actually amazing to see out there. So now I actually have a lot more to give, which is good. And that's all because of you guys as well.
That's amazing, dude. So who would you recommend do the course?
If you are interested in a job in fitness, if you're interested in a job to change lives, I would, you know what, man, I would even recommend it to PTs who are lost in their way.
Yeah.
If they're maybe failing in business, if they're failing in, in client relationships or whatever, like, I would say, look, there's nothing wrong with going back to the beginning again, going back to the basics. Even if you have to invest in yourself all over again, it'll do you good. So yeah, if you're already in the fitness industry and you've lost your way, I would recommend the course as well, like, because what it's done for me, what it's done for all our class, man, like, and I'm sure Team Delta are feeling the same, like, it's been absolutely unreal. I never would have imagined it. You'll definitely not get this university, I'll tell you that.
No, for sure. And here, one last thing before you go, dude. Joe Wicks contacted you.
You what, sorry?
Joe Wicks contacted you.
Joe Wicks, the man himself, yeah. I did not expect that at all, man. That was weird.
Yeah, for sure. That was some videos that we were doing, and you spoke about Joe Wicks on it, and he ended up sending you a video back.
I literally woke up that Saturday morning, and I was absolutely wrecked, because I just had a long week of work, and then I see that reply, and I just thought, completely woke up. I didn't even need my coffee in the morning. That just woke me up. It was great, and he straight away just said, "Well, Ciaran, I saw your story, and glad I inspired you, and so on and so forth." And I thought, God, the fact that he actually went out of his way. I mean that guy's busy as hell.
Yeah, for sure.
The fact that he actually saw that and went out of his way to actually send a video play was just awesome.
Amazing.
Absolutely awesome. So yeah. All they do now is, well, as Bobby said, now just need to get Dwayne the Rock Johnson on speed dial now.
Oh, good luck with that, dude. Good luck with that, Ciaran. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that today, dude.
No worries, man. Thank you.
Great to see you as always, dude. And I look forward to being in your company face to face pretty soon, hopefully.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, cannot wait, man.
All right, mate.
Please hurry up.
I know. Take care, dude.
Stay safe, man. All the best.
Adios, mate.